College, we have Jonathan to my right and CJ to my left. Guys, how did you come up with those chants and why did you come up with those chants?
Well, I came up with the chants because I wanted to continue the rivalry between the schools, and when they challenged us, we had to come back with something else.
And CJ, your creativity when you were making those chants, what inspired you to come up with the lyrics that you came up with?
Well, at the Zone Meet, foundation was being noisy, so I told myself that I had to bring some hype from 8C to BSSAC, and we had to let them know that the Lions aren't quiet.
So, right now you guys are fighting each other and battling each other for the boys' title. So, what do you have to say to encourage your athletes out there on the track?
All I have to say is that all the best to all the athletes, and whatever you do, we're supporting you 150%.
Can you give the viewers a little taste of the chant?
We are QC. We are QC, and an L for the people that feel that they can violate with the team.
All right, and CJ, give us a little bit of the chant from Parsons College.
Everybody know 8C rule the nation. We don't really care about foundation. We as nerds, bare education. My friend, you sadly mistaken.
Whoa, those are your chant competition winners from Queens College and Parsons College. Jonathan and CJ, back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Akila. So, Perry, in our day, the chants just flowed. The competition was informal.
Yes,
we just had chants going left, right, and center.
And as soon as there was a lull, someone started another one.
Yes.
And it was just continuous, and the responses and rebuttals were coming.
My. LODGE. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are the boys from up St. John.
LODGE.
College boys can't mess with me. Oh my, the chants. So, we are getting ready then. Winding down. Let's have a look at the points, Perry, before we get into these relays. So, listeners, viewers, there are 3 girls relays remaining and 3 boys relays remaining. And the scores right now, we'll give you them so you have an idea, so you can probably work out where your school lies. So nothing has changed really, Perry. Yes. So beginning with the boys then, top 5. Queens College in 5th position, 151. Actually, let's put Leicester Vaughan in 6, 148. Combermere in 4th, 169. St. Michael in 3rd, 174.5. Christchurch Foundation 2nd in the boys at 213. And Harrison College leads the boys right now with 233. In the girls, in 6th position, Leicester Vaughan 108. 5th, Combermere 125. 4th, Queens College 152. 3rd, Springer Memorial 207.5. In 2nd, Christchurch Foundation 279. And leading the girls, the St. Michael's School 311.5. So that's the situation as we go into these relays. Remember, we still have a field event going on. So the first of the girls' points then will come from this relay, the 4x1 for the under 13 girls. And Perry, the lane assignments.
Lane assignments are in the lane number 1, the St. Michael's School. In lane 2, Springer Memorial. In lane number 3, Queens College. In lane 4, Dighton Griffith. They have the fastest time coming into this one. In lane number 5, Commonwealth School. In lane 6, Christchurch Foundation. In lane 7, Princess Margaret Secondary. And in lane number 8, Courage and Parry. The BSAT record is a 51.96 seconds set just last year by Christchurch Foundation.
So 51.96, fast time. And they're off and running here, the under 13 girls 4x100 meter relay. Perry, who will get this first set of vital points?
Oh, your guess is as good as mine. I know on the outside, Courage and Parry is running very well. Not a bad handover from them.
Comamere's coming too in lane number 5. Actually, Comamere. Here comes Dighton Griffith in lane number 4.
Princess Margaret is out of it. Princess Margaret is totally out of it. The young lady runs way out of the cover zone. So they're out. And Corja Parry
looking good there. Here comes Comamere, Dighton Griffith.
Oh, this young lady, she got this baton at all, and she gets a full head of steam. It's going to be all over. Here they come on the outside. Corja Parry. Dighton Griffith has too much work to do. Comamere is holding on. It's going to be Comamere, Dighton Griffith, Corja Parry. Those are the top 3.
Oh yes, Comamere there with a great run. I think they have some pretty decent handovers. Can we get to see that again? So let's take a look then at the relay. Under 13 girls. So they're off and running. First legs.
Corja Parry is out on a flyer. Comamere School coming behind them as well. I don't know what the young lady from Princess Margaret was thinking. Look at Princess Margaret.
Oh my, way out the zone. Way.
Look at her. Look at her.
Wow. That girl ran almost
150,
160 meters. My goodness, what was she thinking, Perry?
I don't know. Meanwhile, at the front, Corja Parry still leading, and Comamere coming, all guns blazing. Dighton Griffith just didn't fire today. I don't know what happened to them. But Comamere looking nice and strong as she drives to the finish line. Corja Parry on the outside running nice as well. They had a very good race in lane number 8. Corja Parry. But at the end of the day, it was Comamere first. Dighton Griffith, Corja Parry. Looks like Springer in there.
And St. Michael on the other
Christ
side.
Church Foundation and Queen's College.
So Perry, I think you and I will have a beverage. Compliments of you. I call that St. Michael would win the sports. This was before lunch. I called it before lunch. So, where did the St. Michael, how many points did St. Michael get out of that race?
They finished what?
4th? Yes, they were in 4th position.
4th position.
Yes.
So that is how many points again? The relay points are different.
12. I think they begin at 12. 12, 10, 8, 6. Okay, so the next relay coming up will be the boys under 13. They're not quite ready yet, under 13 boys. But they'll be up next. Perry?
Was really looking forward to that knapsack mix invitation.
Yes, for sure. Didn't materialize.
I mean, look at the time though, and they know that these are primary school children, and you have to bring them down. And
well, I'm sure that if their parents knew they were competing here,
they would have brought them themselves.
They would bring them. Quite sure.
I saw young Isaiah Marshall from St. Albans here today, taking in the proceedings with his mom.
Wow. So the St. Michael's school here taking in all the chants and almost everyone with a pom-pom. So we have loads of cheerleaders here for the St. Michael's
sticks. They're all there. I have a lot of CP supporters tweeting on the social media platform. It's very good to see so many supporters. No doubt. No need to wonder who Akira knows best is supporting. So the points, Michael,
Well, the battle is for second and third, Perry. Actually, no. I think it will finish in that order.
The only battle is for fourth and fifth.
I think it will finish in that order.
Lester Vaughan can stand a chance of coming up to Commerce School.
So the St. Michael's School.
But the St. Michael's School is
finishing first.
Oh, yes.
Foundation will finish in second. Springer will finish in third.
Yes.
Don't think it can go any other way but that.
I agree
And
totally.
that's the girls.
That's in the girls.
Yeah.
The boys, however.
How is it looking?
The boys are going.
Well, we'll know after this race.
The boys
up,
is going
really.
to be different. 8C, Foundation, those are the two really in contention for this boys title.
Well, let's look at this factor, Perry. Harrison College is not in this relay.
Ooh.
Harrison College is not in the under 13 boys relay. Foundation is in it. And Foundation comes in with the fastest time. Actually, no, they don't. They don't. They don't. They don't. Do they?
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. They have the fastest time. So that's the winning team there from Combermere.
Good job to those girls from Commerce School.
Oh, yes. So, 20 points separating Harrison College from Christchurch Foundation. And Perry, if Foundation wins this relay, they'll get 12 points. So that lead will cut from 20 to 8.
To 8.
Just like that.
We know for sure.
Let's see if they're in the...
Oh my gosh, yes.
They are in the relay they're in the under 15 relay.
Harrison College has the fastest time in this one. Do they know? Actually, Christchurch Foundation again.
No, Aline does 46.
Oh, yes, Aline 46.6.
So anything can happen there. All they will need to do is to hold that gap. So I think we have an interview coming up with the winners of the 4x1 for the under 13 girls. Akila is there with the winners. Go ahead, Akila.
We are here with the champions of the under 13 girls 4x100 meter relays, the Combermere School. Girls, how was that for you? Who has the mic? How was that for you?
Good.
And you ran the third leg and you passed it over to the fourth leg. How was that? How was that finish?
The finish was, I feel good about it.
You feel good about it. You anchored the relay team to first place today. You would have done your points. And the starter here, you started fast and you passed over the battle. How was that run for you?
It was good. I was just determined to pass out Foundation because our target was really fun.
And you set the tone for the second place runner and you ran on that back stretch. How did you feel?
I know I had to run hard because Foundation was right next to me, so I feel really good about that.
Well, you girls turned out successful today, the winners of the 4x1 on the 13 girls relay. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Akila. Congrats to the Combermere School 4x100 meter relay team.
So let's continue to look at these standings here.
Yes.
These possible.
So with the boys, we're saying that Harrison College, they have a team in. Christchurch Foundation, they have a team in, but Foundation's time is coming into the relay is faster than
But Harrison College will have to finish in front of them.
Yes, in order to maintain
that lead.
And if they do, just one ahead. They can't be two ahead. And then maybe look at the 4x4. Foundation has the fastest time of 3:15. Harrison College has the time of 3:19.
But we know there's a young man in that Harrison College team by the name of Rasheem Griffith who has an extremely big heart.
Yes.
And I am going to say that if he gets that baton, and the spoiler in there will be the St. Michael's School with Kyle Gale and his crew.
Oh, yes.
So we know this is going as we expected in the boys.
To the wire.
Down to the wire. There's the St. Michael posse there chanting the QC posse. A nice view, aerial view here of that stand. So, Michael, all in all, we if things have to happen to continue the way they are, based on the times that these schools are going into, Harrison College will get over the line first.
They will barely get home.
Barely. It's as if you're trying to eke out every last ounce of gasoline out of that tank before you get to the gas station. You barely cross over the line. If based on the trend, the point, the times that these teams are running, etc., how they're seeded in these final relays, once they continue along this trend, Harrison College will barely get over the line.
Correct.
St. Michael's School will close the gap on Christchurch Foundation, and Christchurch Foundation will close the gap on Harrison College. But Harrison College, based on the trend, should be the champions.
Yes.
But we have to get the baton around the track. That is the X factor in this year. Have to get the baton around the track.
Skip breakfast? With a bottle of Ensure, you get 9 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and the calcium that your body needs. For the hectic moments of your life, drink Ensure.
Whether you want to get going in a new car, to relax at home while you pay bills on your mobile banking app, to get the best rewards with your credit card, or to get a sure start on your little one's future. Whether you want a quick response on your loan, or just a range of services that keep your business running smoothly, you want banking that fits your life. CIBC First Caribbean. Banking that fits your life.
Be a winner. Go up to 10 kilometers further with Solve.
is as special as the journey to your new home. You have a vision, you make a plan, you build your savings, and when you apply for a CIBC First Caribbean mortgage, that plan is set in motion. With low down payments and attractive repayment terms, our mortgages are tailored to your situation. Just like every inch of your house, you want banking that fits your life.
CIBC First Caribbean, banking that fits your life.
Okay, Perry, the under 13 boys are making their way out onto the track. The 4x1 under 13 boys BSAC record, 50.97 seconds, set in 2012 by the Lester Vaughan School. And our lane assignments here for this one, in lane number 8, the Alexandra School. In lane number 7, Combermere School. Lane number 6, the team of Queen's College. Lane number 5, Lester Vaughan. In lane number 4, the Aline School. Lane 3, Christchurch Foundation. Lane 2, the St. Michael's School. And lane 1, the Ellerslie School. So Perry, if you look at the Christchurch Foundation School team, Jaden Green, Kevion Newton, Caleb Blackett, wow. And the Lester Vaughan School will be boosted by Rico Aline, the winner of the 100 meters for the under 13 boys. QC should have a strong team as well. Shamari Addison on that squad.
I'm sure Harrison College is sitting down there hoping that some of these teams lower don't understand this, play a spoiler, push Christchurch Foundation down a few rungs so they don't get so close to them. You see the Christchurch Foundation athlete did not get in a set position. There they go off and running. Alexandra, Combermere, Queen's College, Lester Vaughan, Aline, Christchurch, St. Michael, and Ellerslie, and Christchurch Foundation already out. And on the outside, a little mix up there from the Alexandra School. But here comes Queen's College at the backstretch. Christchurch Foundation running well as well at the backstretch. Second handover coming up. Foundation, Queen's College. Queen's College running nicely. There's this bend, a nice bend here. Nice second leg for Queen's College. This is it, final handover now, and there they go. Queen's College, here comes Christchurch Foundation. Christchurch Foundation and Queen's College. Who's going to get there first? Christchurch Foundation closing like a freight train. Christchurch Foundation going past Queen's College. Now on the line, oh my. Big finish there from Christchurch Foundation School.
Wow, Perry. Vital points there. They needed to win that.
So you see what Queen's College did. They put Shamari Addison on the backstretch. They knew they needed that push. That he took the baton really early, and he motored up that backstretch as he needed to do, which was good strategy from the coaching team of Queen's College. Just the finishing speed of the lad from Christchurch Foundation School, Michael.
And we saw Rico Aline of Lester Vaughan finishing up real quick to get his team into third place.
Well done to him as well.
Yes.
So let's have another look at this relay. We want to pay attention to first handover. Alexander School was in all sorts of trouble There they go, and off and running. Queens College was out hard. Christchurch Foundation was out hard. Alexandra was out flying on the outside. I don't know what went on there with the outgoing runner. All kind of things happening in lane number 8.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Meanwhile, Queens College and Christchurch Foundation, those are the two schools to watch in this one. Outgoing runner from Queens College going out a little slowly. That was a mistake from him. Foundation closing every time, every step. Queens College has a nice handover, the final handover. Both schools. And right about here, Queens College posse would have thought, hey, we have this in the bag. And here comes Christchurch Foundation saying, no, you don't. You have to beat me on the line. And it went down to the line. Who do you give it to, Michael?
Christchurch Foundation.
Okay.
So that's 2 down, 4 to go. The girls are up next. Under 15 girls.
We still have high jump going on. We still have, I think it's long jump as well going on. Yes, a shout out to Unity Aline, bigging up her school. We're waiting the girls for the under 15 girls 4x100 meter relay team coming out shortly. Let's say Queens College held on for the win. And that under 13 boys barely held on for the win, but a win nonetheless is a win. So congratulations to Queens College holding on there for the win in the under 13 boys.
Well,
4x100.
Terry, I think Harrison College will be pleased to hear that.
Oh yeah,
that will not be 12 points going to Christchurch Foundation, so that's going to help them quite a bit there.
Now all they have to do is finish these relays
ahead. They must be ahead of Christchurch Foundation in order to win the title. So we have a girls' high jump event there in the background.
Say hello to Krista Gittins, representing the law school.
So Akila Jones is there with Clifford Gooden-Edgel, brand manager of Power Aid, the sponsors of this event. Let's go.
We are here with the... Sorry, sir, I forgot your title. Can you tell us your title at Power Aid?
Sure, please. Marketing Activations Manager.
Marketing Activations Manager, Mr. Clifford Gooden-Edgel here. Sir, what is your outlook here at the BSSAC Championships of the BSSAC Championships?
The 2019 Power Aid BSSAC Championships has been a phenomenal success. As you saw how the kids have been performing on the track, and how the spectators have also been enjoying themselves, I can only say it's been a success.
How do you feel about the stands being full again here at the 2019 BSSAC?
This is very exciting, and we're looking forward to an even better 2020 Power Aid BSSAC. Now that we know that we can use the stadiums again, there are more things that we can do to make it a little bit more exciting. the decision to use the actual stands came a little late, so we didn't know. But now next year, we know we have the facility of the stands. We're really looking forward to an even more exciting 2020.
And do you have any plans on how Power 8 is going to help develop more sports in Barbados?
Well, this year when we signed our new multi-year agreement, one of the things that we put into place is that we have a part of the agreement is a coaching clinic for all the coaches within the schools. Now, obviously, if you can develop the coaches, help develop the coaches, by extension, you help develop the athletes. So that's one area for sure. And then also, we are looking to see how then, outside of that, what additional support then we can help with terms of each individual school and their programs, and by extension, bring more awareness to the athletes themselves. We have a lot of things planned with companies such as yourself to bring a lot more focus to school sports in general.
Very much so. I remember being a veteran doing Power 8 with a sponsor of the year supply of Power 8 drinks. So I know Power 8 is a big major part of this event being possible. So we thank you for coming aboard to the Barbados Secondary School Athletic Championship for 2019.
Thank you very much, Akelia. And like I said, this has been a pleasure for us. We really enjoyed it. And we're looking forward to an even bigger Power 8 Barbados Secondary School in 2019.
Fantastic. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Akila. And of course, Clifford Gooding-Edgell has been around with Power Aid and giving some support to the Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships. And we just saw the teams there, Queen's College and the Christchurch Foundation, getting the official result that Queen's College edged out Christchurch Foundation.
It held on. And they saw the camaraderie there. Christchurch Foundation coming over, shaking hands, giving a pat on the back, some hugs. That's what we like to see here at Sports.bb.
Want to say hello to my good friend Claire, who has been locked on. Of course, she's been shouting and screaming for QC. So Perry, these are the results of what event? Well, it's either a long jump or a triple jump.
We have Akila getting ready to interview the under-13 boys relay champions from Queen's College. Okay, Akila, over to you.
We are here with the under 13 boys 4x100 meter relay champions, the Queen's College School. We're going to start with first leg. You started with a bang. How was that race for you?
It was very exhilarating for me because we were in third, and as I was running to my partner here, Shamari, I saw Colmere struggling behind, so I just had to go past him.
So you took the lead, and you gave your baton over to second leg. You ran on that back stretch. Tell me, how was that?
It was great, but the only competition I really had was Jaden Green from Christchurch Foundation, and I had to make sure that I kept that lead so we could keep it to win the race.
So you guys, from second leg, we can see that you guys were in the lead, and you took over the baton for third takeover. How was that for you?
For me, it was frightening because I'm not a well-rounded athlete. So when it took the baton, I was nervous, but I ran as hard as I can, and I didn't care what pace I can. I made sure I ran.
Very much so. You guys were out in the lead, and you came down that last stretch, and you had to finish strong to give QC the victory today. How was that for you?
I thought I was going to lose to Kevon because he's faster than me and I don't train. But I gave it my all, and we came out victorious.
That's all we asked for, 100% effort. Queen's College, the winner of the under 13 boys 4x100 meter relay. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Akila. Perry, these young men definitely know their opponents. They were talking about the ones who posed a threat to them, and the young man who anchored, I think he He mentioned the fact that he does not train, so I believe now he will realize he has some potential and maybe come out and get some training in, because next year these guys will be moving up into the under 15 category, and you will definitely have to be moving from under 13 into a first year under 15. You will have to be putting in some training to keep up with those guys who will be second year under 15s. So up next will be the under 15 girls. 4x100 meter relay for the under 15 girls. They'll be up next. Yes, so we have a short interview coming up then with the Foundation School under 13 boys team who narrowly missed out on getting that goal. Over to you, Akila.
We are here with the second place finishers in the under 13 boys 4x100 meter relay Foundation School. We're going to start the first leg. You ran first. So how was that race? How was that run for you?
I think our real plan was really to pass out the three people in the first leg. So
and you gave the baton over to Mr. Man who ran second leg here. How was that run for you?
It was kind of tough because I had a lot of work to do. I had a lot of work to do in terms of catching back a lot of athletes.
And as you guys ran, you guys would have been catching back up to Queen's College. How was that third leg for you?
It was pretty challenging. QC was way ahead of me, so I just said I have to push a little bit harder and get the baton to Kevin.
And on that last leg, you ran that guy down from Queen's College. How was that for you?
Well, it was a good race because for how the finish was, but when I got to the baton, I was like, well, this guy's a bit too far, well, I can't do it. Yeah. So it wasn't bad, but it was still good.
Well, you guys got the second finisher. So second place finishers in the under 13 boys 4x100 meter relay. Back to you guys.
And thank you again, Akila, for highlighting that Christchurch Foundation team. Perry, the under 15 girls 4x1 is coming up next. The BSAC record, 49.58, set by the Christchurch Foundation girls team in 2016. In lane number 8, we'll see Coleridge and Parry. Lane number 7, Queen's College. In lane number 6, Christchurch Foundation. In lane number 5, the Allen School. Lane number 4, Combermere. Lane number 3, the St. Michael's School. Lane number 2, Springer Memorial. And in lane 1, Harrison College.
This is pretty much a formality in the female.
Check out the St. Michael's School team. Samaya Dell, Sierra Williams, Cresaria Ballantyne, Sky Spencer Lane. That's the team. That's the team. Combermere will have a good team as well. Tonic Fleming, Zakiah Hunt, Keelia Baintham, and Danae Niles. Harrison College will have Naya Hope in there as well.
You know, if Brianna Boyce gets the baton close enough, then she's going to go for it as well.
Yes, and she'll be anchoring the Allen School. The QC team, Naya Brown, Tiana Applewhite. Wow, I tell you, this is going to be a hot one, Perry.
Very much so, Michael. All we can do is sit and wait, see how it unfolds. There they go off and running under 15 girls 4x100 meter relay. First handover coming up. Queens College looking good on the outside. Coming up there, Christchurch Foundation and Combermere as well. In the inside, we see St. Michael's School. Second handover. St. Michael's School is going. St. Michael's School is going. Queens College trying to hold on there on the outside. Foundation, Combermere, they're all coming. Final handover. St. Michael, Combermere. It's all St. Michael going down the line. Sky Spencer Lane anchoring the St. Michael's School. They're not going to catch St. Michael. Crossing the line, and now the fast finishing Nia Brown. A little too much to do. Queens College, a little too much to do. Combermere was third. And that's how the top three finishes. As I said, Michael, these are just formalities here for the girls' points. We know who the champion is already.
Well, we knew that since lunchtime. So the St. Michael's School will have lots to celebrate. I don't want to see my phone blowing up. My good friend Sean Dean Thornhill. Do not call my phone. Do not message my phone. Do not Facebook me. I know that St. Michael's School are the girls' champions. You do not need to tell me. I told you before you told me. So the under 15 girls done. Coming up will be the under 15 boys. So Perry, this is going to be the critical race here.
Yes.
This is the critical race.
This is the pivotal moment here for
boys'
Harrison
title.
College. Can they win or are they going to capitulate and give it away? Let's see what's going to happen here. And
wow,
I don't know if the athletes know how crucial these last two relays are for them.
I can tell you this, Perry. If I was the coach of Harrison College, I would know what we need to do. I would tell my boys. This is what I would tell my boys. If you lose this relay, we will lose the sport. That is what I would tell them.
Pressure, Michael, pressure.
And I know these guys will not want that. the relay team to be responsible for them losing the sports. It's a bit of psychology too, Perry.
Yes.
It's a bit of psychology.
Yes. You must be able to motivate these athletes.
And I know these guys will go for the jugular.
Fight tooth and nail.
Yes. Oh my. Oh my goodness. It has started, Perry.
Oh my.
Perry has started. Oh my.
Phone erupting.
Blowing up
Michael
my phone.
Jules' phone is erupting
my.
in here in the studio. We're looking at these
Congratulations to you, Janelle Denny. Oh my.
Oh my. Yazid Daniel, Jonathan McCall, Jeremy Small. I like the Harrison College.
This is going to be solid.
I like Harrison College's team. St. Michael's team here. Josiah Paris. Collymore,
The
Pilgrim.
Allen School actually comes in with a 46-64.
Oh, they have Achilles Brown.
Yes.
Renako Brown. Darnell Ford. And Christian Griffith. Good handy quartet there.
However, as we know, Perry, what happens?
You have to get the stick around the track. Must get the baton around the track. If not, it's all for naught. Unless you have a really bomb squad like the disqualified Harrison College boys on the 20 boys team. They had some horrible handovers and they're finishing first.
I'm quite sure Mr. Thorne has done the work necessary.
The boys probably just got nervous.
Harrison College team, quite sure he has.
They probably it was nerves, I guess. But nonetheless, it just goes to show that those boys were so quick individually that once they got the baton, they were able to make up all the time.
Want to say hello to Chanel Maxwell. She was part of the Harrison College team then in the era of 1993 to 1999. Of course, Harrison College were champions during that period in both the girls and the boys, and Chanel Maxwell had an integral role to play in their success over the years during those times. Oh. Perry, the Cougars are coming out. What does a Cougar live in? A den?
That's a very good question.
Does a Cougar live in a den? Because the Cougars are all coming out of their dens. Beverly Morgan Farrell. Another Cougar. Wow. I think Beverly was part of the St. Michael's School team that was victorious in 1985, I think it was. So the St. Michael's School team doing their little victory. Yes, there they go. They're having a blast. Have enough energy to dance. A good squad there, a good solid squad from the St. Michael's School.
And we see Akila has the St. Michael School girls on the 15 relay team standing by for an interview, so we're going to go over to her and hear what they have to say. Over to you, Akila.
We are here with the winners of the under 15 girls 4x100 meter relay, the St. Michael School. That was a blistering run from you guys. We are going to start with you first place. How was that run for you?
It was good, but I thought it was challenging at first, but then I got the hang of it, so I think I did great.
So you got the hang of it, and you passed the baton over to second leg. Second leg, how was that? You went down the back stretch. How was that?
It was good and long, but
you gave your best effort.
Yes.
And you gave that baton over to third leg. How was that bend for you?
It was good because they hold on from the thing, but I made sure they touched the line or anything like that. But it was fantastic.
Fantastic. And you had one job to do, bring the baton home. And how was that for you?
It was really, really nice. We came in with the fastest time and we just had to hold on.
So you guys were ended up being the champions. So congratulations to the St. Michael School, the winner of the under 15 girls 4x100 meter relay. Back to you, over to you guys.
Thank you very much, Akila. Perry, yet another Cougar has come out of her hole or her den. Caroline Hollingsworth. Oh, the Cougars.
Hello, Caroline. How are you? I mean, that's an understatement. I guess she's going to say, I'm great because my school is winning. If you know Caroline.
So the under 15 boys, 4x1. Coming up. In lane number 8, the Lodge School. Lane number 7, Combermere. Lane 6, Christchurch Foundation. Lane 5, Harrison College. Lane 4, the Allen School. Lane number 3, the St. Michael School. Lane number 2, Queen's College. And in lane number 1, the Ellerslie School.
This is what we've been waiting for, Michael. This is going to determine if Harrison College is going to win this boys' championship. Of course, the BSAC record, 45.59 seconds, set in 2011 by that bomb squad from the Lodge School at Atwell, Grandison, Graves, and Harding.
45.59. So, this one. This one, Perry. This one, Perry. So, under 15 boys 4x100 meter relay, Perry. This will tell the story.
Yes, it will. There they go, getting ready to get this one off and started.
They're off and running. Ellerslie, Queen's College, the St. Michael School, Allen, Harrison College, Christchurch Foundation, Combermere, and the Lodge School. So Harrison College looking to move early here. They have the baton in hand, and they're heading down the back stretch. QC giving chase. Christchurch Foundation, the St. Michael in the mix as well. Getting ready for the next handover. Christchurch Foundation looking like the team to beat right now. They've made it the stagger on Harrison College. We'll look and see how this final leg will
Allen
look.
School.
Allen in the mix there. It's the Allen School. Harrison College is running back. So Allen, Harrison College, does he have enough to get there? Allen, Harrison College finishing in second. Christchurch Foundation in third. Is that enough, Perry?
They have started, Michael.
Is that enough?
They have started, Michael.
Well, they beat Christchurch Foundation.
They beat Christchurch Foundation, still holding on to the lead, mind you. That still gives them the lead. And I dare say they're going to pull away by a point or so.
So, will it be down to the 4x4?
So, I'm going to say this. In order for Christchurch Foundation to win BSAC in the boys, they have to finish some 2 places ahead of Harrison College.
So a good run there from the Allen School, though, Perry.
Oh, yes. Brilliant run from Allen School.
Can we see that one once again? So let's have a look at this 4x100 relay for the under 15 boys.
Yes.
So they're off and running, and we look carefully at the Allen School team. They did quite well in the handovers. Harrison College at this point weren't going too bad. St. Michael trying to do some work there as well. Allen at this point really turned it on, Perry. The Allen School, Christchurch Foundation was trying to hold on to that lead they had. But the Allen School, with this handover, it was all done, sealed. The anchor leg for our Harrison College, though, flying past the Christchurch Foundation guy, a little more real estate, he probably would have beaten the Allen guy on.
The Allen guy was running down. He was really getting lower and lower, begging that finish line to come to him.
And the St. Michael School finishing in 4th, Commonmere, then the Lodge School. So congrats to the Allen School.
Michael have just done a little quick tabulation here. We still have one male field event. I believe that's the long jump over there is going on. Barring the Christchurch Foundation would have to win that, and Harrison College would have to come dead last. Then,
so Harrison College, do they have people in that evening?
Yes, they have someone in that as well.
Okay.
Now, what happens if Christchurch Foundation were to win that, and Harrison College comes dead last, Harrison College will be leading before the 4x4. Michael Jules, but guess this: 3 points.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
Which means that the only way, as I said before, for Foundation to win this year, they have to finish at least 2 to 3 places ahead of Harrison College in the 4x4.
Okay.
And that's just my quick calculation. It's not an official thing from the BSSAC organizers, but we're just running off with tabulations up here and trying to
our tabulations so far, but I must say, have been
pretty spot on.
Pretty accurate. Pretty accurate.
So we are looking at the narrowest of margins here for the finals, the championship in the BSSAC 2019 in the boys category. We've been having some nail biters all through this series, Michael.
Yes.
In the Frank Blackman zone, it came down to the 4x4. In the Estimator zone, it came down to the final 2 relays. Now it's all down to these again in the boys. Is this saying that the boys are more competitive?
Well, I wouldn't
They're
say
more
that.
evenly matched.
Me personally, I like when we can't choose a winner.
I like that too. But
I mean, have to fight for every point.
But I mean, in the zones, the girls will be running away. The winners have been running away. But the boys are locked in a tussle.
Oh yes.
In the zones, and now in the finals, we are seeing the same picture coming up again. The boys locked in a battle for this championship. Getting the view here out of the Louis Lynch stand.
Oh my! Now we have a male cougar.
Is that even possible?
A male cougar is now getting into the picture as well. Oh my.
Oh my, Michael, you're getting it all coming at you. Oh my gosh.
So let me say once and for all to all my friends who are alumni of the St. Michael School, congratulations on winning the 2019 Powerade Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships girls title. David Sylvester Adamson. Alicia Gemmont.
Keep going, keep going.
Janelle Denny.
Caroline Hollingsworth.
Yes. Oh my.
Oh my, oh my.
All of you, all of you. So, we're down to the 4x4s, Perry.
Yes. 2 relays left. The one of them, the first one is just a formality because in order to be declared the champion, you have to end the championship. So the girls have to run the relay in order.
They really don't have to run, you know.
I mean, the relay has to go off.
Yes, the relay will go off, but the St. Michael's school,
they don't have to run.
They don't have to run. But the girls can decide.
That's what I'm saying. That in order for you to be declared champion, that event must finish.
Yes, of course.
So,
of course.
Whether they are there or not, it has to run. So this one is just a formality.
Yes.
The boys, though,
they have to run.
They have to run. We see Akela standing by here with the victorious Aline School. That's Williams Industries Aline School. So we're going to go down to her and hear what those young men have to say.
We are here with the champions of the under 15 boys 4x100 meter relay. That was a blistering run from the Aline School. We're going to start with the first runner. How was that race for you?
Well, I did get a bad start. I did just hope I didn't fall start because at semi-finals at my school, sports I had a fall start and they was just expecting me not to fall start. So I just wait till the gun blow on. Although I got a bad start, I still made it a little ground.
Well, today is the day to execute, which you did. And our second runner, you went down that backstretch. How was that for you?
I just thought that if I could go down the backstretch as far as I could get us to the lead and we could win it.
And you gave that baton over to third leg. Third leg, you came around that bend. How was that run for you?
I was nervous and a little nervous, but excited. But I was a little tired kind of thing.
And you gave that baton over to the fourth leg, and all you had to do was finish with the baton in your hand. How was that run for you?
That was very good because to me, if I had came second, I don't think these would be talking to me for the rest of the year.
And you guys are seen as the underdogs champion today, and I'm sure that all of the Aline alumni will be quite proud of you guys. The Aline School, the winner of the under 15 boys 4x100 meter relay. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Akela. And as the young man said, he was nervous because he knew if he had come second, his team would not speak to him for the rest of the year. It is that serious when it comes to relays, ladies and gentlemen. We are just eagerly anticipating and awaiting the final two, the 4x4s, which everyone loves so much. And while we wait, let's see if these results are scored and what the scores are like, and if our tabulations up here in our studio is anywhere close to what we expect. So we're going to look at some scores now. Let's see, are those relays in? Yes, they just waited for the high jump, the triple jump on the 20 boys, triple jump. 1 field event for the girls, doesn't matter. 1 field event for the boys, that matters. So we are going to bring up the scores here. Let's look at these scores, Michael. And the girls, of course, we know that's a formality. St. Michael's School running away with this one. What can we say? 36 points, 36 and a half points ahead of Christchurch Foundation. You can't get that many points in one relay, or the two events still out, the high jump and the relay. So it's St. Michael's School's winning. Christchurch Foundation is going to be second, 295. Springer Memorial holding on for third. Those are the only three breaking into 200 and higher point barrier. Let's look at the boys. Hey, I'm not that far off. Harrison College. These are the players here. It comes down to these two teams. Christchurch Foundation, 231. Harrison College, 243. Sorry. So, Michael, this is a 12-point lead, as I said before. My tabulation was spot on.
There you go.
12-point lead. So it means that Christchurch Foundation will have to get 10 points in the triple jump. Harrison College gets 1 in the triple jump. They still lead by 3.
They still lead.
And if we look at the point spread in the relays, Christchurch Foundation will have to win this relay. And
Harrison College placed third. So Harrison College, so it comes down to the 4x4. Harrison College must place second if Christchurch Foundation wins.
But don't forget, Christchurch Foundation is not the strongest 4x4 team in there.
Well,
so we have a lot of dynamics going on here, Michael. Let's look at the finish line sheets for this relay, and let's analyze this 4x4, this boys 4x4. Oh my. It's all happening here, these last relays.
I love it.
You can't ask for a better way
to finish off.
Of course. I'm sure somewhere Mr. Sean Venable is sitting or standing and enjoying the drama and the excitement as this nail-biting finish in the boys.
Okay, so Akila Jones has found the great McDonald Fingal. So go ahead, Akila.
We are here with Mr. Matt Fingal, chairman of the National Sports Council. We're going to have a talk with him, sir. How are you taking in the action here at BSSAC today?
I am taking it in I'm very excited, really. I'm very happy with the turnout. They got the stands full, as you can see right there. The children, the general said, the drums are back. That's something they wanted for years. The drums are back. We're African people. We got to have some drums.
Very much so.
The competition is good, and I like what's happening.
We have the stands full again. We don't have any roof today. Can you talk to us about the ongoing construction of the National Stadium and also talk to us about improvement of the track itself?
Well, the stands, of course, you see we took off the roof because that was something that was supposed to have been done before. It's just a matter of just getting busy and doing it. And that was the main problem, really. So we got it off, and it meant that we could use the as bleachers. So we did that, and now we're good. And in terms of the track, as you can tell, the track was abused in the sense that it was overused. And it's like any other track, when it get used hard, it will have these deformities in it.
Do you have any plans to
have them
fixed?
Fix them. We can't fix it right now with something going on because it's going to take time. You got to patch these. You got to take out the piece, put it in, stick it, but you got to let it cure. You can't just do it today and run right tomorrow. So because of the meats coming so fast behind each other, we had to make that sacrifice and just do it. But when we get a lull, we will cut it out, put it down, and we have the equipment, and it will be just like new.
But next year we have the Olympic Games, so I hope that those fixes will be done by next year. But I wanted to ask you, do you have any? Do you guys have at the Sports Council have any plans, any developmental plans going for any of the programs in Barbados sports-wise?
Of course, whatever Sports Council is about,
Can you talk to us about some of them?
Well, I mean, the plans that we always have plans. We got plans for football. We got plans. The whole thing is that right now we are pushing a community-type effort because it is going to help. What we want to do is to create a national consciousness about sports, a national confidence also about sports, so that people get to understand the value of sports. I don't think we in Barbados understand the power of sports, the value of sports, building of character, even the economic value of sports. We just make sport with sports. All the rest of the world taking sports serious. We can use sports to help with the economy, to help with the development of youth, help to cut down on the violence and the lawlessness. Because when you are, like for instance, to be known as bright in this country, you gotta got CXCs. That can take 5 years. But the human being wherever he is in the world, he thrives on identity. The human being likes to be known as something and for something. And you can get that in one game of cricket, one game of football, one day running track at the stadium, and one game in any sport, because next day you hear somebody say, that little boy can run fast, that little boy can high jump, he can hook the ball, he can head, he can do stuff. And when you hear that about yourself, you feel worthy, you feel like somebody. So sports provides that instantly. You don't have to be waiting and run for somebody to say you're bright. You understand? That's the power of sports.
I agree with you.
There's a way out too for like academic scholarships. But the thing is, what we have to do in these sports is prepare the child along with the activity, so that when the sport is finished with them, like cricket, cricket, now we're 23, cricket you might make 38, but before cricket will finish you at 35. When cricket finishes with you at 35 and football finishes you at 35, you have another 45 years to live. So how you going to live? You can't, the money you make in these islands down here on cricket and football, you cannot live on it like how Ronaldo and them get £1 million and 10 million pounds and live on it. So you have to then create an academy, and that's what we as aim is, so that you transition into that. In other words, while you're training, you're studying at the same time. And when you finish, then we move into plumbing, you move into carpentry, you move into being a lawyer, whatever it is you're studying. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna make sure that these athletes actually have some kind of career plan that they can just slide into it when they finish, rather than going with the wayside. Like we had some other great runners before who just went with the wayside and nothing happened for them.
Well, you talk about some many positive changes that need to happen in the sport, using sports to keep violence out of our country. So Mr. Matt Fingal, Chairman of the National Sports Council, right here, coming to you. Back to you guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much, Akila. always fun talking to Mr. Matt Fingal,
a great mentor,
chairman of the National Sports Council, and of course, Matt Fingal had the opportunity to win with the Lodge School team at several of these inter-school track and field championships. So we're just awaiting the 4x4 coming up. The girls will go first. I think the girls are getting themselves ready to come out onto the track.
So Michael, are we going to call it for Harrison College at this juncture? Or are we going to wait for the end of that triple jump? And see.
Is it over?
I am not sure.
I want to keep the suspense. I want to keep the suspense of the boys.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Whoa.
I really want to keep that suspense.
I like this nail biter.
Yes, we have to keep it. I don't want to say. Oh my. So looking forward to some of those plans regarding the National Sports Council, the development of sport.
I totally agree with the vision of getting in community sports, getting the community involved and aware of the benefits of sports, because sometimes a parent may be stubborn to what the benefits of sports are and may not want their child to participate, but the community as a whole, when they see something, they can help sway the decisions of a parent within the community.
Well, you know, Perry, we had this discussion after the NAPSAC, one of the zone meets. When we had one of the zone meets, we had a discussion about programs such as this in the communities, and you know, we have talent all over Barbados. The thing is that there are athletes and across the board who, because of where they live, may not be able to access clubs. So you take, for example, I mean, since we're here talking about track and field, you take, for example, a guy who lives in Connell Town, very outstanding track and field athlete. Could you imagine him training at the stadium on evenings, Perry?
By the time he gets home, Michael.
Right, exactly. So I think there's a need then for programs to be in areas close to, even if I think the parent would risk sending him to a program in Spikestown, because then he can easily go there and take a van or take the bus and go home.
Correct.
Okay, so we need to look at such programs where athletes can access, and I believe this is where the National Sports Council can look at kind of restructuring the programs where there are community-based groups and coaching is happening within those communities.
I must give credit, though, Michael, on this, to Mr. John Hollisworth, the Ministry of Youth and Community Empowerment. They have been implementing programs like that on a short-term basis. Football, cricket, netball, basketball. I think there are no They are now looking at doing track and field, but it's not for a year long.
Okay.
But it's
A
a
short
start.
period.
It is a start where you work with athletes from age 13 to 20, whatever, in your community. And I must give him kudos and credit for that initiative. And only we would like to see, a year-long program where the athletes have a home base which is close to their home within their community or driving distance, walking distance, so that they can train harder, train later sometimes, and don't have to worry about getting home.
Similar to when we were at the lodge school and being stranded up there in the night. And I know several students whose parents kind of banned them because of we were up there in the dark many nights.
I remember
many nights.
I remember many evenings late walking down to 6 Roads from the law school.
Wow. So, all those things we have to consider when we talk about the development of sport, because we lose so much. And Matt Fingal said then about persons who we have seen, and we ourselves talk about it so much. Look at all of the knapsack record holders, the Victor and Victrix Ludorums. What became of many of them? And it's so sad when we have to say what became of. Where are they now? We can call so many names
that have just faded away in the distance.
So we're just awaiting. I figured that the 4x4s probably would not start until all the field events were out the way. I think I see the high jump is completed now, Perry?
No. One athlete still.
Oh, they're still over there?
Yes, we have at least, it looks like 2 athletes over there still.
Yeah, so that seems to be the girls' high jump on the training. The boys' triple jump, that was the event you were so keen to know about.
Yes,
the results.
yes.
Well, here are the results, Perry. They're here. They're here. So you can work your points out now, Perry. Combermere School, Jemuel Miller, he was the winner, 15.04. The Lodge School's Jadon Broom, 15.01. He's second. Third, Nathan Crawford Wallace of the Christchurch Foundation School, 13.41 meters. So that's 6 points to Foundation. Deshaun Boyce, Coleridge and Parry, 13.38. In fifth, Shem Williams of the Leicester Vaughan, 13.26 meters. In sixth position, Dyron Watts of Harrison College, 13.15. So that's 3 points to Harrison College. In seventh, Toron Gibson of St. Leonard's Boys, 12.94. And in eighth, Honoree Clark of St. Leonard's Boys, 12.72 meters. So, Perry, there are your points. And give us the calculation. Give it to us. Give it to us, Perry.
Harrison College, 2.44. Christchurch Foundation, 2.35. 9 points.
9 points.
I say no more.
This is 9 points with one relay remaining.
One relay remaining.
So, if Christchurch Foundation wins the relay, they will end up with
247.
247. That means the worst that Harrison College can do is place
fifth.
So once Harrison College places in the top 4, they have won the championship.
If they finish fifth, we are going to have joint winners.
Again.
This time in the boys.
In the boys this time. Wow.
So there you have it, folks.
Okay, I think, Perry, you did a fantastic job with those scores. Okay. So we're down then to 2 events.
I learned from the great Ferry Degia.
Oh, God.
Well, the lights are coming on. They
We're-
announced it.
we're into the lights, Perry.
The stadium announcer said the lights are coming on. It is minutes to 6 o'clock here in Barbados.
Wow. And no one is moving.
No one is leaving. No one is angry. No one is complaining.
Exactly.
I hear a lot of commotion. So maybe, just maybe, there's some action with the tunnel.
Yes. And you know, Perry, even this morning when it was raining, no one moved.
No one moved. Some persons braved the rain and got back.
Yes.
Some pulled up their umbrellas. Some hid behind the person with the umbrellas. But nonetheless, no one left the stands. This is amazing. Nonetheless, still some excitement here for this final relay with the girls 4x4. How fast can the winning team go? Whichever team it may be.
So, Perry, I hear screams and shouts, sounding as though the athletes are getting ready to come onto the track. Yes. Yes. Are they?
It doesn't look that way.
Oh, my. Okay, well, the screams are sounding that way. Well, I believe we can take a quick break here, and before we do though, let's mention again our sponsors. We want to thank Saul very much for coming aboard with us. Saul, this entire presentation, the zonal meets, Frank Blackman Zone, Esther Maynard Zone, these past days, powered by Saul. The bandwidth for this, making this stream possible, compliments of Digicel, Infinity on the Beach and Sea Fans Beach Bar and Restaurant, of course. And this evening we had 3 persons who received staycations, compliments of Infinity on the Beach. We want to thank Sagicor, we want to thank CIBC First Caribbean, and of course we want to thank Inshore. And Perry, without these people, this stream would not be possible. So we're going to take a break here and return in time for the 4x4s.
Whether you want to get going in a new car, to relax at home while you pay bills on your mobile banking app, to get the best rewards with your credit card, or to get a sure start on your little one's future. Whether you want a quick response on your loan, or just a range of services that keep your business running smoothly, you want banking that fits your life. CIBC First Caribbean, banking that fits your life.
You miss dinner? With a bottle of Ensure, you get 9 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and the calcium that your body needs. For the hectic moments of your life, drink Ensure.
to 10 kilometers further with Saul.
And welcome back here. Winding down 2 relays left here at the National Stadium for BSSAC 2019. It has been a fun-filled and event-filled 6 days. We here in the Sports.bb studio, we enjoy bringing every minute of these events to you. We appreciate all of your comments, your criticisms, your feedback. That's the only way we can continue to get better and continue to bring you quality sports broadcasting. Just saw the final female athlete there, the starter of the 4x4 relays, setting her blocks, and now they're going back to line up to be ushered onto the track for the introduction and lane assignments. Still ongoing though is the girls' high jump. The girls are lined up now and they're just waiting. The starter's assistant, here they come walking out. Lane number 8, they're coming out into lane number 8, then they're going to go over into their respective lanes, and we can begin the introduction of these teams in the finals of the Open Girls 4x4 relay.
Okay, Perry, the big one for the girls. Now, for some of these girls, this will be their final event of their high school career. So they will want to go out in glory.
Yes, Michael, I see some interesting makeup there.
Big names.
Yes, and as Alexander had to dig deep there, I see this young lady running here. Second, third leg. So this is the lineup. I see Shanita Broom will run second for Alexandra School. All the lane assignments. In lane number 8, the team from Springer Memorial. In lane number 7, the Alexandra School. In lane 6, the Allen School. Lane 5, Queens College. In lane number 4, Christchurch Foundation. In lane 3, Christ, the St. Michael School. In lane number 2, Combermere. And in lane number 1, Harrison College. Record here 3:48.47 set in 2012 by Combermere School. St. Michael School has a 3:59.65.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want you to take a look and see that the starter is all the way by the foundation flag. We are not going to start until I have absolute silence. So Benny, I'm going to let you know when you have the right to start. Hello, foundation, hello. You guys are making too much noise here, please. No talking whatsoever. Do not blow a whistle, anything like that.
I think they're excited by seeing the boys coming out. The Christchurch Foundation, we're going to ask you to please bring the noise level right down. We want to start the girls' relay, so we need absolute silence, please.
All right, hold on a minute. I think we're ready over here. Mr. Rose, over to you.
Under starters orders for the penultimate event of the 2019 Power Aid Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships. And they're off and running. Harrison College, Combermere, the St. Michael School, Christchurch Foundation, Queen's College, Allen School, Alexandra, and Springer Memorial. So Christchurch Foundation already looking to make the stagger up on those two teams. Foundation has done so already. 3:48.47, the BSSAC record. You're hearing the chants Foundation, the Allen School in the mix too. Here comes Foundation. Ashley Lowe starting it out for the St. Michael School, running a blistering first 400, Perry. You always find something for a relay. Aisha Foster is going to run the second leg for the St. Michael School, Christchurch Foundation. That's Hannah Connell.
Expected. You know Hannah's going to go hard.
Of course. Wow. And as they break for the inside, it's Hannah Connell, Aisha Foster for the St. Michael School, Hannah Connell for Christchurch Foundation. I think what all Aisha Foster has to do is to buy a little time, wait until she gets into the straightaway, and then go.
I think she's going to go for it now, Michael.
So here we go. Hannah Connell is pulling double, and Aisha Foster decides, I'm going, and she's gone. So the St. Michael School pulling away here, getting ready for the third leg. And who's going to go third for them? Shade Worrell. And Rosette Hoyt is going for the Christchurch Foundation, the Allen School in third. Alexandra in fourth. Feel sorry for Shanita Broom. Has so much work to do. So Shade Worrell, lovely strides, this young lady. Lovely. Rosette Hoyt, Christchurch Foundation in second. 150 meters remaining on this leg. Seems like Rosette Hoyt is closing the gap. She's coming fast. She is finishing fast, Perry. Shadell Worrell now passing to Rhea Hoyt, who will be anchoring. Believe this will be Rhea Hoyt's final race of her career at school, so she will want to give it her all. And who is running that leg?
Sarah Bell, it looks like.
Is it? Yes, it is Sarah Bell. Sarah Bell is going to hound her. Oh my, she is. Sarah Bell is going for her. Wow. Watch the gap close here. What a lovely view there. And Sarah Bell at 200 meters, tied with her now.
But does she have anything else left in the tank, Michael?
Well, we will see here. It's a neck-and-neck battle here. Lovely finish here. I think she, oh my, she's done. Is she done? Rhea Hoyt now opening up. Wow, what a run there from Sarah Bell. But not enough left. Yes, I think she's just decided, you know what? I did my best. Rhea Hoyt winning it for the St. Michael's School. And here we go. Second going to the Christchurch Foundation School. Oh, she gave a lovely 350 meters.
Oh, brilliant, Michael. I think what she needed to do after she registered is close the gap. Is to just relax some more. Because I know she has a better kick than Rhea.
Yes.
And she just relaxed. Because she knew she had all the work to do. She had all the work to do.
She had closed the gap enough.
Oh, yes, she just relaxed.
Yes, just hold on a bit and then go a second time.
But we can say that here, but we all know the psyche of an athlete when they get out there and the adrenaline is rushing.
So a good performance, though,
we're going to wait this
from
time
the
as well.
Christchurch Foundation School. The St. Michael's School finishing in first. Christchurch Foundation second. Commendable run from the Allen School. They're finishing third. Wow. So the St. Michael's School, and I think those boys are going to be just as excited to join their counterparts. So that team there, outstanding. So the relay not scored as yet. Wow, Perry, what a way to finish for the girls. The St. Michael's School finishing in style.
And to my good friend Caroline Hollingsworth, who just sent me this message, the answer is no, you won't.
Caroline, we give you one. We're not going to give you both. Okay?
Sorry. Better luck next year.
Yes. So congrats to the St. Michael's School. And Christchurch Foundation girls who finish in second coming by as well. Good effort from them.
A big run from Sarah Bell.
Oh, yes. So I believe they will still be celebrating Christchurch Foundation.
You see Akela getting her hands on the team from Christchurch Foundation School.
Yes. And she'll be pleased to know that Springer Memorial finishing third in the girls. So we have the winning second place team. Go right ahead, Akila. There.
We are here with the second place finishers of the under 20 girls 4x400 meter relay. That will be foundation. We're going to start with you first leg. How was that first leg for you? I know 400 meters is a hard race.
It is, but it was really good. Just that our legs were really cool due to the long wait, but we did our best.
I know that you guys did your best. And Hannah, she gave that baton over to you. You had the second leg, and you went around there. And I know it was a hard race, but you had to run as hard as you can.
Yes, it is.
Tell us a little bit about the race.
Well,
the aim was to get out and try to maintain as much as possible and to try to maintain it in the lead, but you know, being realistic, who's the 400 runner there? But I did my best.
I'm sure you did your best, and you gave it over to Rosette Hoyt. Rosette, you went out here, and this is the last event for you today. How was that race for you?
Well, to me, it was a big challenge. You know, I had to run down the competitor for St. Michael's School, the competitor for St. Michael's School. But I did my best, and I ran my hardest to close the gap as much as possible.
And you brought that relay home, Sarah. How was that race for you?
The race was very competitive, I must say, but I'm very proud of my team. We did very well. Although we come second, we put our heart and soul into it, and I'm very proud.
I'm very sure the second place finishers in the open girls 4x400 meter relay. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Akila. Good job. Well spoken there from the Christchurch Foundation team. They did their best. Hannah Connell admitted that out of the two of the athletes, her and the other athlete, she was not the out and out 400-meter runner. So she actually had to try her best to hold on as long as possible.
So Perry, we're getting ready for the 4x4 boys, the final event.
Final event.
Oh,
and this is it. 2019
Powerade Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championship.
Another year done, Michael. Can you imagine that?
Oh, yes,
seems like
they go quickly.
Seems like only yesterday we were saying, welcome to BSSAC 2018. And before we get that relay, we have Akila here with the winning team, the St. Michael's School. So we're going to go down to her right about now and hear what those young ladies have to say.
We are here with the winners of the Open Girls 4x400 meter relay, the St. Michael's School. You guys are also BSSAC Girls Champions this year and reigning champions from last year. That race for you, first leg, you ran the first leg. How was that for you?
It was tough, but I enjoyed to the end.
And what was your race strategy?
Well, my race strategy was not to sprint out hard and use the sprinting at the end.
You passed out over to second leg, and second leg, what was your strategy for the race?
I knew that Hannah would have run out on me, but I just kept to my game plan, which was run out at my points and then just come home hard.
So you coasted on the back and then you came home strong. You gave that baton over to third leg. How was that race for you?
It was a really great race. Running from my school and trying to get the baton was really fun.
And then you passed the baton over the fourth leg. You will be able to bring the victory home for your team. How was that race for you?
It was good, to be honest. I was feeling the energy from the stands, and to be honest, I was not expecting Sarah to be on me like that. So whenever she was that close, that kind of gave me a boost of energy.
The winners here of the Open Girls 4x400 meter relay. Back to you guys.
And thank you, Akila. I like how the young lady said she didn't expect Sarah to be on to her so quickly, like that. But that happens, and then the noise level going up, Michael, as the boys teams come out.
This is the big one, Perry.
Bragging rights.
Oh my. Well, this is going to serve more than the purpose of bragging rights. This is the one for the championship.
One for the championship. Christchurch Foundation has a very good team. Harrison College team is not a team full of slouches either.
This is going to be a good one.
Courage and Paris. Oh my. This is reading like a who's who. Queens College. John Clark from Queens College. Jamal Burke, Samuel Alkins, Kemar Collymore, the Allen School, Aidan O'Geese.
Look at Christchurch Foundation's team.
Christchurch Foundation, Jade Yearwood, Delano Wickham. Oh my gosh, Aquan with Raheem Tate Best. So these are the end assignments, Michael, ladies and gentlemen. In lane number 8, Courage and Parry. In lane 7, Queens College. In lane number 6, Lester Vaughan School. In lane 5, Christchurch Foundation. In lane number 4, Harrison College. In lane 3, the St. Michael's School. In lane 2, the Lodge School. And in lane number 1, the Allen School, chasing that BSAC record set just last year by the St. Michael's School. 3 minutes, 11.95 seconds.
So, Perry, 3:11.95, and we had Christchurch Foundation coming in with a time of 3:15.54. Harrison College, they're coming in with a time of 3 minutes 19.39. Do you think we may see this record going? There's 4 seconds. Each of these guys will have to run a second faster.
Anything is possible with a baton in your hand.
Oh,
right?
yes. Oh, yes.
I see St. Michael, as you mentioned, they're going to have I see they have Michael Patrick there, but we saw him on the ground.
Oh, yes, earlier
holding his hamstring. So we hope he's okay, and we'll see. But all in all, this is all Harrison College's.
So the team really, with the guys who can split under 48 seconds. We need 4 guys who can split 48 seconds or better.
There are 4 guys out there, but unfortunately they're
not
from
on the
different
same
teams. We have Delano Wickham, you have Rasheen, Griffith, you have Tafari Bishop who can get there as well. You have, of course, Kyle Gill. Oh my.
Interesting here. Let's see if we can get a split or 2 here. These, of course, will be unofficial.
Those athletes must be a bundle of nerves out there, especially the starters.
So, Perry, I'll give you the privilege to call this one. Since you had all the points and everything down to the T, maybe you'll call this one to a T2.
No, Michael, just putting pressure on me. But and there they go, off and running. And we see outside Courage and Parry going off on a flyer as they need to. This first 400 meters is extremely crucial. Inside of them, Lester Vaughan running nicely. St. Michael's School coming up through the middle. St. Michael's School coming up through the middle there, running the race of their life. This is a big run from St. Michael's School. Harrison College tracking nicely on the outside of St. Michael's School. As they come around to 150 meters, this is where it's going to shape up. You see, still up front, Courage and Parry still holding on. This young man is running. Here comes St. Michael and Harrison College and Christchurch Foundation, and everybody is chasing Courage and Parry. Courage and Parry is still in the lead right now. This boy is running with determination. There they go, St. Michael, Christchurch Foundation, Harrison College, Courage and Parry on the outside. The race is on at St. Michael's School. All Harrison College have to do is stay close to Christchurch Foundation, and it's theirs in the bag. The championship is theirs in the bag. And they break now into lane number 1. It's St. Michael's School, Christchurch Foundation, Harrison College coming up on the inside. He got to get there before the door is closed in his face. Shut down, and he has to hold on as they come around the 150 meters right now. It's still St. Michael, Christchurch Foundation, Harrison College. Here comes Christchurch Foundation coming off the turn and heading. That looks like Raheem Tate Best. Yes. Oh, we have a spill at the back there. Courage and Parry fell, but up front, St. Michael's School still holding off Christchurch Foundation. Here's Harrison College now handing over, and they're flying.
Wow.
That's how you take the baton and run off in a 4x4. Hard. There they go, St. Michael and Christchurch Foundation. They have slipped Harrison College. Harrison College is way behind, and the Queen's College is going to try to get back there and play a spoiler as well. But up front now, Christchurch Foundation, they have that little loop there, little buffer between them and St. Michael. This is very surprising here as they come off the turn right about now. Still all Christchurch Foundation. St. Michael, Harrison College have a lot of running to do.
Guess who's running the last leg for St. Michael?
Kyle Gill.
There you go.
So this is good enough leg distance here for Kyle Gill to get them back up. Christchurch Foundation Oh gosh, St. Michael, Harrison College.
So I think everyone is going to be cheering to see if Kyle Gale has enough in the tank to pass this guy from Christchurch Foundation.
Let's see if Kyle Gale can put a big man run in this ankle leg.
He's running in lane 2. Perry.
Running on the edge of lane number 2. He now cuts in as he goes for the kill. Harrison College closing. Jesus, that is Rasheem Griffith. He is doing his bit, but up front, the race is on between Delano Wickham and Kyle Gale. Wickham and Gale, Christchurch Foundation and St. Michael's School. Christchurch Foundation and St. Michael's School. He's not going to get there. Christchurch Foundation wins the 4x4.
Wow.
St. Michael's School for third. Oh, sorry, Harrison College for third. St. Michael in second. Queen's College finishing up there for fourth.
Wow.
Here comes the Lester Vaughan, the Lodge School, and Michael the points.
I have them at 315. I have the Christchurch Foundation team at 315, Perry.
So based on the points, Michael.
Well, so
Harrison College still wins.
So that first place went to Christchurch Foundation.
10 points.
They will
12
get 12
points.
points. 10 points will go to the St. Michael's School. And 8 points will go to Harrison College.
252 or something like that for Harrison College. They will still be.
So you can say it, Perry.
Harrison College will be and is, the 2019 boys champion for BSSAC.
Wow. Well, Perry, you remember when we started and I say to you, the word on the street.
The word on the street was right, Michael.
Yeah, so we must listen always to the word on the street.
Yes, it must. We must never ever take the word on the street for granted ever again.
Oh my, what a way to end the 2019 Powerade Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships. What a wonderful run there, Perry, from all the teams we have to give. And there goes Siebert Strawn with his team. Wow. What a victory there for the Christchurch Foundation team. I think they will have to control the teams now because we're going to be going into a presentation, and they will have to control the spectators. They will have to control all of the teams. This is going to be really crucial here now, Perry. As you see, some of the teams are out here already. But we don't want to see anything getting out of hand. But you can hear the chant already, open the gate. So I think we will have to really, the security will have to ensure that everything is kept under lock and key. No pun intended.
Correct, Michael. We have to make sure that there are no incidences.
To mar such a great event.
Wonderful way to finish BSSAC 2019.
Okay, so we're going to look at the results of this 4x4. Yes, so 3:15.52 Christchurch Foundation. Second, the St. Michael's School, 3:16.07. Harrison College third, 3:20.87. So there we go. You see the celebration has started. The madness has started. I must call it madness because we still have an awards.
We still have a presentation to do.
Yes. So there must be some control here at this point in time.
Yeah, this is unacceptable. This is
I know everybody, the kids are excited, everyone is excited, but we still have to have some order, some discipline, some control. All the teams now have to assemble and come back on for the closing ceremony, and that should happen before the party begins. But anyway, the final scores then, Perry. Yes.
Deep breath.
So we can give the final scores in the girls, starting from the bottom. Go
St.
ahead.
Winifred School, 3 points. Graydon Seeley, 9. Darrell Jordan, 10. Frederick Smith, 17.5. Providence Secondary, well done to them, 18 points. Parkinson Memorial, 21. St. George Secondary, 30. Ellerslie School, 33. Princess Margaret Secondary, 42. Alexandra School, 50. The Law School, 51. Courage and Parry breaking into the top 10 with 72. Dighton Griffith, 90. The Allen School, 98. And these top 7 all have gone to 100 points or higher. Harrison College is 7th, the 109. Leicester Vaughan, 114. In 5th is Commermere School, 150. In 4th, Queen's College, 174.5. The top 3, Springer Memorial, 242 points. 2nd, Christchurch Foundation School, 314 points. And blowing away the competition and stamping the authority in the girls section, St. Michael's School, 345 points.
Well done to the St. Michael School. And then if we look at the boys' points, in 19th, Parkinson with 13 points. Actually, we have some more scoring. So we had Grantley Adams, 1 point in 23rd position. In 22nd, the St. Winifred School on 2 points. Providence Secondary and the Ursuline Convent, 6 points each, tied. Then we had Parkinson in 19th position with 13 points. Alexandra School 18th on 18 points. Princess Margaret 17th, 23 points. In 16th place, Graydon Seeley, 26 points. Darrell Jordan, 27 points in 15th. In 14th, Frederick Smith on 29 points. The Ellerslie School in 13th position with 36 points. Dighton Griffith, 12th with 41 points. St. George Secondary, 11th place with 92 points. Coleridge and Parry, 10th, 109 points. St. Leonard's Boys finishing in 9th position with 124.5. Allen School, 8th, 150. The Lodge School, 7th, 160. Leicester Vaughan, 6th, 165. Queen's College, 5th, 169. Combermere in 4th position with 189 points. Well done to Combermere. In 3rd, the St. Michael School, 190.5. 2nd in the boys, Christchurch Foundation, 249 points. And winning the 2019 Boys Championship, Harrison College, 254 points. So congratulations to all the winners.
Congratulations to all the schools.
And to all the athletes.
And to all the athletes. Congratulations to the spectators in the stands who were for the most part, well behaved and in good voice.
They were here just a minute ago, Perry.
They're down there.
Now I've looked, they're all down there. Wow. Wow. So we will need to have a semblance of order down on the field. And while that continues, we're gonna take a short break and come back to wind down the 2019 BSSAC Championships.
Whether you want to get going in a new car, to relax at home while you pay bills on your mobile banking app, to get the best rewards with your credit card, or to get a sure start on your little one's future. Whether you want a quick response on your loan, or just a range of services that keep your business running smoothly, you want banking that fits your life. CIBC First Caribbean, banking that fits your life.
You miss dinner? With a bottle of Ensure, you get 9 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, and the calcium that your body needs. For the hectic moments of your life, drink Ensure.
Nothing is as special as the journey to your new home. You have a vision, you make a plan, you build your savings, and when you apply for a CIBC First Caribbean mortgage, that plan is set in motion. With low down payments and attractive repayment terms, our mortgages are tailored to your situation. Just like every inch of your house, you want banking that fits your life.
CIBC First Caribbean, banking that fits your life.
Be a winner. Go up to 10 kilometers further with Salt.
And you pass it over to the third leg. Third leg, how was that run for you? I know you had to keep foundation up and running.
Yes, please. Yes, please. I had to get to Delano first. I had to get the lead first. I had to just run.
And last leg, you had to anchor. You brought it home for foundation, and you also secured the win for the foundation schools and for the boys title.
Excuse me. Well, the plan was just to execute my last leg to the best of my ability. My teammates did an excellent job providing me with the necessary lane for what's not to finish, and I brought it home.
Fantastic job. And I know you guys, some of you guys will be looking forward to going on to the Curfew Games. So I wish you the best of luck. On the 20 boys, 4x400 meter relay champions, the Foundation School. Back to you guys. It's on already.
We don't want you to go. You know you're fairly winded and tired. We want to bring in Mr. Strong and Mr. Carter, the coaches, the architects behind this quartet here. We heard from the boys. I want to hear from the men. There's a long process. I know it's a long road, a long process to get to this stage. Champions in the 4x4 relay here at BSSAC 2019. And we know how important these relays are for bragging rights. We know that every school wants to win. You've done it. Walk us through some of the things that would have led up to today.
All I would say is that hard work, full stop. Hard work, where these guys started training from last September. And this is what the final product today. Hard work, commitment, dedication, straight up.
Yes, and talking about commitment, I know Mr. Strong is very committed to the cause at Christchurch Foundation. And I know Mr. Carter, he's very committed as well, giving up a lot of his time to go there and help these young athletes. How do you feel about this victory, Mr. Carter?
Well, certainly, I'm pleased because we've been knocking at the door to win this final race. These two final races, the girls there lost, but lost well, very in a good way in a sense. But these guys were very dedicated. As a matter of fact, these guys gave up lunch times, sitting down, strategizing, and so forth with certain things. And I must say a very big thank you to all four. Two of the people that I'm very pleased with how they actually ran is the youngest member between Aquan Wave, and then Rahim Besu was battling some injuries and so forth. And also Jade came in, he had a fairly hard BSSAC in a sense, and I must say kudos also to the team captain, Delano Wickham, did very well. All four guys did very well, and as Mr. Strong said, dedication and commitment is a very big thing with these guys, and I must say these guys were very committed.
I must say I was impressed with the way they ran. Seeing Delano developing and improving every year. Rahim Best, it's good to see Rahim back in good form. Last year I was really worried when he was having all those issues. This year he's good form, and glad to see you in top form again. Looking forward next year, BSSAC. I know you already start the plan. All good coaches start the plan for the next year. You're going to be missing one or two athletes, and I'm sure that Christchurch Foundation has some youngsters chomping at the bit to step in the breach to fire the school forward again to try to run at this 4x4 championship one last time.
But I mean, it's not just only about 4x4. You have to come to a BSSAC with a full, complete team. The areas, the field events, the hurdles, the sprites, the middle distance. So, I mean, we can come, always going to find ways to improve our squad. And this is going to be exciting times for Christchurch Foundation School Beacon.
There you go. You heard it from the architects of Christchurch Foundation track team, Mr. Siebert Strong and Mr. Ricky Carter. We're going to let these boys go and get their rest, get rehydrated. And as we do that, we're going to leave the final words to Mr. Michael Jules.
Well, Perry and Akila, it really was a good time being with you for the past 2 days covering the BSSAC 2019 Powerade Barbados Secondary Schools Athletic Championships. And we must say it ended kind of the way we predicted. Harrison College being victorious in the boys and the St. Michael's School being victorious in the girls. Your final thoughts, Perry?
There's so much to talk about, but I must say I am pleased with all the competitors and all the competitions this year. The teams really brought up their A games. Those unknown factors, those schools like St. George Secondary School and stuff, they really came out fighting. They slapped their authority to show that they're a force we reckon with, if not now in the future. Kudos to Harrison College. Really love to see Julian Ford, how he's developing into this really strong young sprinter. I'm going to leave it right there for now.
Okay, and of course we know that Akila Jones, we want to thank you first of all for doing a great job your first time out, but you were able to grab some interviews for us and get your foot wet. How was the experience for you?
The experience was new for me. My first time on the job here as a commentator, but I look forward to covering more sports and improving. Also, as I go, I want to say congratulations to St. Michael's School and Harson's College for grabbing the girls and the boys title. I look forward to joining you guys here again and looking forward to the athletes representing Barbados at the Crifta Games.
Yes.
Special shout out to Samaya O'Dane. She would have been an outstanding performer, and also the Dayton Griffith and the St. George Secondary School for putting on, and the Allen School for putting on a dominating performance here. I'm sure they will be a force to reckon with in the future.
Yes, for sure. So I think we will call it a wraps here for now for 2019. And on behalf of the team, I'm Michael Jules, and we thank you for viewing. Look out for more come 2020 BSAC.